Wolves have absolutely humiliated Liverpool at the Molineux, and they've put Liverpool in more and more peril. What's going on, guys? It is Ketch back with another video on the channel, and sorry I've been away for so long, but it was time for a small break. But now we are back with more Premier League action, and yeah, let's get right into it. But first, if you like what you see, please do like, share and subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so you never miss another upload. And thank you to all the support and the recent people who have subscribed on the channel. It is much appreciated. But as I said, let's get straight into the weekend results of the Premier League. We begin at Molineux, and yes, you heard that right. Wolves thrashed Liverpool 3-0 at home to avenge their FA Cup defeat. Was it their League Cup? No, it was the FA Cup a couple of weeks prior. And Joel Matip own goal got Wolves underway before some slapstick defending allowed Craig Dawson to score, and then Ruben Neves finished the job in the second half. But Liverpool have a lot of soul searching and tactical decisions that need to be made moving forward. The midfield is a massive concern, and in recent weeks the defence has become an even bigger concern. Players like Joe Gomez need to step up massively, and that midfield needs a serious rearranging. The only bright spot was probably the performance of Stefan Bajcetic, who seems to be the only Liverpool midfielder that actually wants to play at this current point in time. But for Jurgen Klopp, it means more and more questions. How does he fix Liverpool's current run of form? Only time will tell, but the boss is being put under more and more pressure because of these poor results, and it's, well, I would personally think that it's down to recruitment. He's not being backed in the market by FSG, the controversial owners of Liverpool, and I think if they spent a bit more, then Liverpool would probably have some better results because of having more players in their midfield, fresh legs. The midfield is quite aging. I believe Fabinho is the youngest, first choice midfielder at 29. The rest are all in their 30s, and it's supplemented by the fact that James Milner is now 36. So Liverpool definitely need some more legs in midfield and probably a few in defence. Will FSG back Liverpool and Klopp in the summer window? Only time will tell. It was meanwhile a happier return on the blue side of Merseyside as Everton snapped a massive losing run of late to beat league leaders Arsenal 1-0 at Goodison Park thanks to a James Tarkowski header in the 61st minute. And to be fair to Everton, they deserved the win. They had more shots, they controlled the game better, and they got the goal that mattered. Arsenal will probably think that this is one of those results that could potentially cost them the league, but only time will tell, I suppose, on whether Arsenal have bottled it here. But they remain 5 points clear at the moment. More on that in a bit. But what a game it was for Everton and the Goodison Park faithful. They finally snapped that losing streak, as I mentioned earlier, and it is down to the new manager appointment of Sean Dyche. The new manager bounce is well and truly in full swing. He's got them playing well again, and very well defensively as well. Dyche teams like Burnley are generally built on long balls from the back and a solid defence. So they come up against Liverpool in the Merseyside derby in the next week, and this is going to be an interesting game to see if Dyche's form can continue and whether Liverpool can turn it around. But can Arteta get the Arsenal team back on the bounce? They probably needed this result to sort of wake them up a little bit, and I think this result will help them moving forward in order to get that elusive Premier League crown that their fans crave so much. Meanwhile, at Old Trafford, a Casemiro red card has overshadowed Manchester United's win over Crystal Palace on the weekend. Goals from Bruno Fernandes and Marcus Rashford had the Red Devils up 2-0, but then Casemiro's red card on and around the 70th minute did change the balance of the game. Crystal Palace pulled one back through Jeffrey Schlupp, but it was not meant to be for Crystal Palace, who did deny Man United earlier in the season with a last-minute equaliser, but it wasn't to be today. But Casemiro, his first red card of his professional career, that couldn't have come at a worse time for United in such a busy schedule. He'll be out for the next 3 games, and it's because of this incident on Crystal Palace midfielder Will Hughes. He choked him around the throat, which is a big no-no just in football in general, but it was in response to Hughes' challenge on Anthony, which was hard but fair, and Casemiro, as most South Americans do, seemingly overreacted and is now out for the next 3 games. Will this affect United and their top 4 chances? Well, I guess only time will tell, but given the current form of Chelsea and Liverpool to a lesser degree, it's definitely not going to hurt them too much, you wouldn't think, considering they did win the game. But I think United will probably sign up top 4 this season, but can they push for the title? Only time will tell. I did mention earlier that Arsenal were still 5 points ahead of Man City, and the reason for that is because their fierce rivals Tottenham Hotspur managed to surprise Pep Guardiola's Manchester City 1-0 at the new Tottenham at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, and it was Harry Kane, the man, the myth, the legend, who scored his 200th Premier League goal, taking him past Jimmy Greaves, I believe it is, as Tottenham's all-time record scorer, and making him only the 3rd person in Premier League history to register 200 goals, behind the greats Alan Shearer and Wayne Rooney. And this is a massive result in the title race, because a City victory here would have put them 2 points behind Arsenal and really would have tested Arsenal's resolve. But as it is, they're now 5 points behind, and Arsenal have a game in hand, so this could balloon out to 8 points, and Arsenal have their North London rivals to thank for it. Harry Kane is going to probably use this as a launching pad to try and maybe get a move away from Tottenham, probably to like a United maybe in the summer. I don't think he's going to win anything at Tottenham anytime soon, but the fact that he's now the Tottenham's record goal scorer might get him to stay around another season, but he's not getting any younger and he needs silverware, otherwise his career is going to be just a load of goals and no trophies. But anyway, guys, that has been the end of this video. Please do like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you with another video very soon. Have a good one, guys. Bye.